So what is up with the library currently?
Oh, just kind of regular library stuff.
Well, this is the time of year when the kids, the students, are starting to cram for finals, and
Yes.
and going, my God, I should actually read this book. They're going to test me out of here in a couple of weeks. Do you get a little more influx of students into the library this time of year?
I'm on the second floor,
Yeah.
so I do a lot of, just students studying there using the study rooms. They're usually pretty quiet. Every once in a while, the college students might come in and think that we're like the main library and they can just rearrange all the furniture. They can move all the chairs to one corner and then they can sit all over the floor. And we'll have to maybe go tell them, like, hey,
fire hazard.
you need to get up.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. But
What do they
really,
think
that's
they
about
are?
it. Yeah.
Considerate of other patrons. Yeah.
Right. Morgan does not get them because she's in the. If you get them,
I
they're
mean,
lost.
we do. Well, we do get some college students.
Where are you
looking for? Like education majors and things who are coming downstairs to look for the children's room, looking for like picture books for their classes, so
for,
they
like,
can
child
do a
development.
final projects and looking to discuss children's literature. So they come in like, I need 13 folk tales by tomorrow. Help me.
So, Candace, where your floor starts to depopulate in the summer, yours it starts
Oh,
getting really busy in the
We
summer.
goes through the roof. It's gets pretty crazy. Yeah, we have. Oh man, we've got planning in the works right now. We're kind of finishing up with the calendar for summer reading and getting all of the programs on the calendar and getting ready.
Well,
She says trembling.
we take it for granted, and I can tell you, just as a recent arrival into Iowa City, how cool it is that the libraries are always busy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I come from Davenport, and the downtown library they actually cut the hours, down to a minimum because people weren't coming there because they thought the parking was hard. You had to walk a couple blocks, and B, because they had a lot of issues with urban woodsmen spending too inordinate amount of time there, and
Yeah.
it was just it was uncomfortable for patrons to go there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a great library. I mean that branch is great. Now they have another one north of downtown that's doing really well, but even then, you go up there in the afternoon and there's hardly anybody there. Now I live down the street from the Coralville Library. I go by the Iowa City Library, and of course you can't tell. There's no cars out in front of
Right.
the Iowa City Library, but you look in, you can tell it's busy all the time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we have. Any library might have some of those problems, and parking, can be difficult in downtown. But I think the way they pay for the hour now, they
Yeah,
just
the
pay
first
for it.
hour
I mean,
free
that's
is great.
As long as people know about it, that kind of helps. And
Yeah, and even if you stay an extra hour, it's $1.
right,
That's not too bad.
Yeah,
And I just love going. The library to me is like a record store. I mean, you don't know what's out there until you actually go in and
Right.
look. I mean, obviously when music's out, what it is and stuff. But you go into a record store and you're flipping through CDs and albums and stuff, and you might see something you didn't even know existed. Same thing with the library.
absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And it's always fun to pick a category like history or sports or music or how to and just browse. It's just great.
Maybe we should have something like Record Store Day where we have. I don't know what you would call it.
Well, we've
I
been
love
doing
your-
like the
Where
new
we'd
book,
have, like,
new book
special
Tuesdays,
things. Yeah,
where
something,
we started like blogging and taking pictures of all of our brand new books that come out
Right.
on Tuesdays. That's our big
Uh-huh.
our big day. So we started to kind of take pictures up and cataloging of the brand new books that are being released each Tuesday and throwing those out there to the
Like a
world to
sneak
see.
peek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So hey, it's on the shelf. It's ready to go. Come get it.
Your collection of, they call them box sets for CDs, is pretty impressive.
Yeah. Jason Paulus is the one who selects all of the music, and I imagine I'm sure he gets requests for certain things to buy, but on the most part, I'd say he probably selects and purchases all of that most of it on his own.
Yeah,
yeah.
and like I said, I was there about 2-3 months ago, and it was the first time I'd gone up to the CDs, and I was just like, wow, because Coralville also has a great selection, but I mean, it's nice that they're different.
Right. Yeah. Are you talking about music CDs?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good.
And people forget, DVDs are available at the library, and you can check
Yeah.
out a whole bunch of them, and you got 3 weeks before you got to bring them back
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
And then books and art. We have art. art.
Candace is all
Well,
about
you got
the
a
art
great
we have.
you got a great kids section. The
Yes.
grandkids love when they come to town going to the library.
Yeah, the kids' room is all. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I
a
like
little
it.
afraid to go down there. Personally,
Come join
Are you
us, Candace.
Are you afraid of children?
crazy level down there is just like the noise and the activity, and I can't
After
imagine
a week,
having
you don't
to keep
even
your eye on
notice it
all those
anymore. You
kids.
just that your
I
your
take it
level
you don't
of
have any
taking
children.
off.
I do. I have 7 cats,
Yeah.
You're kind of the stereotypical
and I'm
librarian.
married.
right?
Except that I'm
Except
married.
that you are married. Yeah, it's okay.
I
Yeah.
broke that stereotype.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, 7 cats.
She even has her hair in a bun.
I
Yeah.
do.
You knit too, don't you?
I do knit. I have my knitting in my purse.
Crochet.
Right now.
Sit in the park, feed the pigeons.
Oh, you saw me? And I'm happy about it.
So again, the Iowa City Public Library, your hours are
Widely varying. No. Monday through Thursday from 10 in the morning until 9 p.m. Friday, 10 in the morning until 8 p.m. Saturday, 10 in the morning until 6 p.m. And Sunday, noon until 5.
and if you go to the parking garage, the first hour is always free.
Yes.
And if you want to stay an extra hour, it's going to set you back a whole $1.
Yes. And
So-
you can go anywhere downtown.
Yeah, absolutely. And
Not
you know,
just the library.
and everybody's afraid of going downtown when the kids are around. It's in another month they'll be dispersed. I mean,
That
obviously,
always just rankles me.
I know it
love
does.
the kids being
yeah,
downtown.
absolutely. You know what a great economic impact they
Yeah.
have, and they're here to learn. They're not here to screw around. Now, 1% of them are, just
Right.
like 1% of the population is here to cause trouble. It's just the
Well,
way
and
it
how
is.
disappointing would it be to go downtown and have nothing going on?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
I mean,
there's-
I'd way rather have it full of kids doing
I'd say a lot of
pretty
the
much whatever.
Cultural
than have it be
activities
empty.
are because we have so many
Right.
students.
absolutely,
interested
yeah. There's and it's great for people watching of all
Oh, yeah.
kinds.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So yeah, well, you guys, thank you for coming in. Any special events that you have coming up that you want to talk about, or?
In the second week of May, we've got a tween event, which is for those 3rd through 6th graders. So that's my favorite group to work with. So they're coming in on the second Thursday of the month of May, and we're going to do a musical Minute to Win It, which is anyone familiar with Minute to Win It? Games that take a minute, and you win silly little prizes. We've got lots of little musical prizes because this is the end of
That's how I would.
Music
That's how
is
I
the
wooed my
word.
wife.
Right.
we are almost done with Music is the Word.
We call it minute to win it.
Yes, Minute to Win It for the 3rd through 6th graders. It'll be a lot of
34
fun.
seconds. That's a record.
It must have been fast and furious.
Okay,
Not
well,
that furious.
We have BYO book coming up. My colleague Jason and I do BYO book,
Which
is
book is up next?
Wallace Stegner's Angle of Repose at Northside Bistro on April 26th. We go and we talk about books in bars.
well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
BYO book.
And your library, what's your website address?
ICPL.org.
That's simple enough.
Yep.
And you guys also, if you have a Kindle or a reading apparatus,
Yep.
you can do
We can do
ebooks.
it.
Yes, Overdrive.
Overdrive is
eBooks,
great.
Audio.
Zinio for digital magazines. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's becoming all the rage now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really great.
It's very handy, especially
And
for traveling.
as Earth Day is tomorrow, it's such a great
Less
carbon.
paper.
Yeah, absolutely, less paper.
Yes. Although libraries kind of have a lot of
We have a
paper.
lot of papers.
But
so.
but you're good about recycling it. And,
We are,
and,
yes.
and you do
That is
books.
true.
You do book sales,
Oh, yeah.
used
Yeah.
book sales, which are always fun.
And other books we remove, we send to a company that dismantles and recycles what they can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, absolutely. All right. Well, thanks, ladies.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.